We are just getting into summer, so we've got our list of our summer sippers. Hi friends, I'm Laura, this is Troy, we're Baker Drinks, and we've got a list of our favorite summer sippers. Last year, Bourbon School did a list. We thought the categories were great, so we stole it and did it last year, and we've got an update for you for this year.
The first category that we're going to talk about, and if Laura didn't mention already, these are categories, is something that you're going to be drinking while you're outside for long periods of time. I think that the Bourbon School originally called it like the campfire whiskey. We changed it to the session whiskey. You're not always sitting at a campfire. You might be just sitting on your porch enjoying the afternoon, watching the birds, breathing some fresh air. You don't want to keep getting up and down, going and getting another pour of whiskey. So you just bring the whole bottle out there with you. It's something that's typically a little lower proof, that's crushable, and you can have multiple pours of it. So again, the session whiskey.
So my session whiskey is tried and true Buffalo Trace. I know this isn't crazy available everywhere. It is available around us, and I love Buffalo Trace products. I know a lot of people like to hate them because they're hard to find and stores price them crazy. But this bottle is sweet, it's fruity, it's easy to drink, and I'm always happy when it's in my glass. So I can just take this $26 bottle outside with me. I don't care if I'm sharing it. If it accidentally gets spilled a little bit, again, not a big deal because it's cheap and it's easy to drink.
And for me, I'm going with the Evan Williams Hero Edition. It's 90 proof, crushable, just super easy to drink. It's not overly complex, but it tastes fantastic. And if I'm sitting outside on an 80-degree day, I'm not gonna feel like this is too hot for me to drink. I can drink multiple pours in a row. It's just the perfect session whiskey.
And yes, 80 degrees is hot for us. We live in Washington.
80 degrees is roasting.
It is real hot. That's probably like springtime weather for some people, but for us, that's like hot summer weather.
That's winter in Texas.
So the next category is the cookout or standing by the grill, cooking some food. So this whiskey, you may be the one standing at the grill, cooking for everyone, or you may be the person in the crowd mingling, sharing your whiskey with people. So whichever way you want to take it, it's definitely necessary.
Thinking of the grill, there's like a lot of flame, a lot of smoke. You need something to stand up to those bold smells. We're typically going with something that's double oaked, at least I am. And for me, I've got the Woodford Double Oak. It's a crowd favorite. It's easy to drink. There's some great flavors in there. There's some smokiness from that second barreling, and it just stands up to grilling. And often I'm the one doing the grilling, so I got this sitting right there with me. Have a sip, flip some meat, have another sip, flip some more meat. You know how it goes. You've been on a grill.
And I'm going the same type of whiskey here. I've got the Old Forester 1910. It's got that double oak flavor. It's low proof, it's sweet, it's a crowd favorite. Everyone loves it. Good for just passing around to people. No one's gonna be upset about it, and it's not gonna break your bank either.
Okay, the next category is for those people that are out doing the yard work. You're mowing the lawn, you're working in the garden, whatever it is you're doing, you're out there sweating in the sun. I'm wanting something that's got a lot of flavor. It's light, it's fruity, not a ton of proof. Noticing the trend here. Summertime, I'm going lower proofs, bigger flavors. So for me, I've got the High West Cask Collection. This is a Chardonnay finish coming in at 100 proof. It's super light, super fruity, almost effervescent tasting, and it's just really good on a hot summer day when I'm out mowing the lawn. I can put some of this like in a solo cup, put it on the mower, and I'm going around the yard having a good time.
got the Bullet 12-year. So I know a lot of people aren't reaching for rye whiskey in the summertime, but this is low proof. It's got a lot of flavor. It reminds me of being in the outdoors because you've got, you know, that fresh grass smell, and it just makes me think of summertime. So our next category is the Flask Whiskey. So it may be you're at the golf course or going down to the beach, sitting in the river, whatever you're doing that you don't want to take a whole bottle of whiskey, but maybe you want to have a drink while you're there. So we're just calling this category the Flask Whiskey. And for me, I'm going, again, something easy to drink, crowd favorite. This is the 1792 small batch. It's fruity, it's easy sipping, it's low proof. Anyone can handle it, even in the sunshine.
And I have a similar theme. I went with the Michter's US1 bourbon. It's under 100 proof. It's got great flavor. It's easy to sip. It's even fairly cheap. You put it in the flask, you take it on the go with you, whatever you're doing out in the summer. And everybody's always on the go in the summer. You take that flask with you. You're looking for something that is a crowd favorite, and these both fit that category.
Birdie juice.
And every list needs a great cocktail, especially the summer list. So this next one is the cocktail whiskey. And for me, I like to have something that's a little higher proof that stands up to the mixer, whether it's a soda and ice cubes, or you're putting some juice or some other type of mixers in there. I've got the Knob Creek 9-year single barrel. It's 120 proof. And I feel like if you're putting that in some kind of a mixed drink with some ice, it stands up. You know, the summer heat melts that ice quick. You want something that's a little higher proof that is going to handle the dilution, and this does the job great.
And I don't necessarily need a crazy proof in my cocktails. I just want to enjoy the flavor. So I've got the Old Forester. This is the 100 proof. This is the bourbon, and I love the flavor of it. So if I taste it in the cocktail, great. If it just kind of blends with the flavors because it's a little bit fruity, I can make a fruity cocktail. That's great as well. It's a pleaser, it's cheap, perfect for a cocktail. And the last category on our list is the nightcap. So whatever you're doing during the summer, whether it was just you went to work or you're doing one of these other categories and enjoying yourself, well, you may want to just kind of take a nice quality whiskey and have a great pour to end your day. For me, that is the Nashville Barrel Company. Any of their single barrel bourbons are fantastic. We probably have like 4 or 5, and there isn't a bad one. So it's not a specific one here. This one is a Stuff and Whiskey pick, and it is absolutely amazing. But just any of them, absolutely fantastic. And I've seen lots of channels, even like Our State has a pick. It's just, they're all over the place, and I've never heard anyone say that they've gotten a bad one. You can't go wrong with a Nashville Barrel Company single barrel pick.
I've got the Dark Arts. It's a 7-year single barrel, sherry finished. And again, you just want a really good quality pour. Maybe it has a little bit of proof to it. At the end of the day, it helps you unwind. Whether you were playing golf, you were working in the yard, you were visiting family, you went to the beach, whatever you were doing at the end of that summer day, and we all tend to go a little harder in the summer. So coming home, watching the sunset, having a nice quality pour to unwind and replay the day in your mind is like one of my favorite things to do. And again, the Dark Arts, you just can't ask for a better pour to close your evening.
Yeah, so that's our list of the summer sippers that we're going to be enjoying this summer. That was a lot of summers to say.
Summer, summer, summer.
I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you again soon. Cheers.